Tonight we're learning more about the man accused of gunning down 9 people inside a church in South Carolina. Dylann Roof was in court today for a bond hearing. Court documents say his father and uncle both tried to turn him in.
Yeah, the Justice Department is now investigating the shooting as a possible hate crime. NBC's Jay Gray reports from Charleston, South Carolina.
Hey there, good evening, Scott. Good evening, Anne-Marie. There is a lot unfolding here today, including a court appearance by the suspect, Dylann Roof, where for the first time he heard from family members of the victims as hundreds in this city continue to gather to honor those lost.
I'm setting your bond, young man, at $1 million.
As accused killer Dylann Roof stood in court today, the most powerful words did not come from the judge.
I just want everybody to know, to you, I forgive you.
Roof stared straight ahead as family members of the victims talked about their loss.
You took something very precious away from me.
The 21-year-old has apparently confessed to carrying out the massacre inside the Emmanuel AME Church. At one point, even telling investigators he almost didn't go through with it because everyone was so nice to him. Today, South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley made it clear his punishment should be anything but nice.
We absolutely will want him to have the death penalty. This is the worst hate that I've seen and that the country has seen in a long time.
As the legal process and investigations continue, we're now learning more about the personal side of this horror. Witnesses say 26-year-old Tywanza Sanders tried to talk Roof out of shooting others before he was killed. Reverend Sharonda Coleman Singleton leaves behind a legacy of giving as a speech therapist, coach, and mom of 3. The city will change the name of the library where Cynthia Hurd was a branch manager to honor her memory. And there's similar stories and tributes pouring out now for the other victims of the senseless murders here.
This hateful person came to this community with some crazy idea he would be able to divide, and all he did was make us more united and love each other even more.
For many, it's the only way they can find the strength to try and move on, with 9 pillars of their community gone. And now back to that court appearance today by Dylann Roof. He didn't enter a plea, and the next hearing in the case was set for late October. In Charleston, South Carolina, Jay Gray, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.
And here is a chilling detail about the suspect, Dylann Roof. He's being kept right now in a maximum security solitary confinement cell directly beside Michael Slager. You may remember Slager is the former North Charleston police officer accused of murdering Walter Scott by shooting him in the back as Scott ran away.